Welcome Aquarius, welcome to your bi-weekly astrology readings. And my little water bearers, how have you been? Kind of have like a little soft spot for Aquarius. My brother's an Aquarian and he's a really beautiful energy. His personality, he's a very loving character. You know, can be very tough, you know, he's a big man. He's a tough character in his job, but he has this side to him that's just so reasonable and so caring. I think that's what I'm trying to say. My Aquariuses have this huge depth for love and to care, and yeah. So I hope you're all really well, and I hope you are enjoying the readings that I'm putting out. If you are, please like, share and subscribe. For those that are already subscribed, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I appreciate any support, and I just love to hear your comments in the comment section below. Love to hear, you know, what you enjoyed. Ultimately, these are readings for the collective, so you may not resonate with all the themes, you know, because these readings are going out for a lot of people. And yeah, so hope you are enjoying them. I am an intuitive reader, so I talk a lot about how I feel when I'm reading the cards, and that's obviously your energy that I pick up on and I tune into. So I will say, I feel this and I feel that, and the energy is this, and it's kind of how I communicate. So, on with the show. So, wow, we've got a couple of chakra cards already. So it's this need for something, Aquarius. Coming into a time where we just need these different energies. We need these different sources to build us up, make us feel whole. If you've been unwell, Aquarius, if you've been feeling under the weather, you've been a bit run down, don't worry, all is not lost. Things are coming in for you. There are remedies, Aquarius. There are remedies. Okay, nice. Okay, they're all just sort of flying out right now. Okay, wasn't going to take that many, but now I am. Okay. Well, I think we're just going to have to take them all, Aquarius. I think I'm just going to have to go with the flow. Okay, so what do we have here? Oh, nice. I did say that you were going to get your strength back. Feels like you are going to, and I like it. I like it a lot, Aquarius. Sorry, just wittering onto myself looking at your cards. So yeah, before I do that, I'm just going to pull you a unicorn card, and I've been using these kind of fun cards because they're very light-hearted, and yeah, exactly, they're very light-hearted and very sort of childlike, which is a great energy to embody. And the first card you get is just be yourself. You're a great person. Enjoy being you. Be yourself, Aquarius, because you are great. You're very loving. I think I did say that in the start of the reading, didn't I? Very loving. And you know, the more love you give out, the more love you are able to receive. And I think you really need that. I think you really need this inner download of energy, this inner connection. You have your crown chakra, which is the first card. And this is that kind of, it's kind of violet in this color, but the crown chakra is a beautiful chakra. It's located on the top of your head, and it's where, depending on if you're religious or spiritual, how you see things, it's where you download your information. regarding how you feel about things. I'm going to just try and mess with my camera. One second, the light's hitting it a little bit weird. Okay, slightly different angle. I think that's a little bit better light as well. Okay, so I was talking about your need to have this connection. You felt very out of sorts, disconnected, and not. When we're connected, now for me as a spiritual person, I connect to what's called like a source energy. This feeling of the universe around me, something's bigger, something's, you know, there's a bit of a master plan going on in the background, and ultimately it's working out for me. So that's how I connect, that's how I live my life. I know that these bigger concepts, these bigger issues are going on around me, and I understand my role that I play within this, and I understand my needs, and you know, have this grounding sense that helps me keep myself balanced. Not always, but on the whole. And everybody's is different. Yours might be your family, yours might be God, yours might be the angels, you know, whatever that is for you. It feels like you've not been connected with your crown chakra. You've really needed to be. So if you do, you know, chakra meditations or balances, maybe go do something. I love Lisa Beachy. I listen to her a lot and I mention her in my videos. I think she's amazing, and she has like lots of these little short meditations for each chakra, and sometimes you might not necessarily need to do them all. You might just need to hone in on what the specific area is that you think you need that little top up, and that could be something really good for you, Aquarius. Okay, underneath that we have this Four of Wands, and I think what's really important to mention, like, this is the Psychic tarot deck, so it's slightly different to some of my other tarot, and this is the Four of Wands in that energy, but this is really asking, this is looking at foundations and achievements. So it's asking you to be prepared and, you know, strive to want the best for yourself within those foundations. If that's within your home, within, you know, your marriage, your children, if you're single, within a relationship you're in, it's like wanting to achieve a good foundation, wanting to have this balance. And you know, it feels like you haven't been feeling that is in balance for you, hence this crown chakra above it needing to find that inner peace. And you know, often this is my twin flame card, this Four of Wands as well, my 1111 card, and sometimes that can be this idea of a portal as well for some readers. So I sometimes see it like that myself, and it feels like this need to open up this portal to this new way of living your life and conducting yourself, which is going to be in essence you being yourself and being like boldly yourself and being happy and understanding that is a truly great thing. Next to this we have this Ace of Swords, triumphant success, but it's in reverse. This triumph is coming for you, I know it, Aquarius. The triumph that's coming for you is give and take, coming back into alignment, finding balance. You know, there is going to come a situation at the moment, your mind space is, when will this break? When will I find balance? When will I have this equal exchange for myself? And this exchange can be a work-life balance for some. It can be a balance of emotions, and it can just mean having more direction in day-to-day life. But it's really all about you wanting this desire for give and take in this, and building a foundation as a result of that give and take. And this is an earth sign, so this particular sign here is your earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn and Virgo, and above it are your air signs. These are Aquarius, Gemini and Libra. Maybe this could be potential new person coming in that's in those, within those signs. I am seeing this potential for some newness, because this rainbow is just making me see this, and this idea of this portal. It's like there's some sort of new beginning that is coming for you. Might not be for another 6 months though, or might be for another 6 weeks. I hope it's the latter. But whatever it is, you know, the timing is what it is. The timing is necessary, maybe, in this, to get this right, to get this resolved, to get you to a place where you feel like you again. You know, that unicorn card said just be yourself. There's a feeling in this reading that you don't know what that is right now. You maybe, because you're not in connection with this energy, this source, this belief, it's leaving you closed off. I don't know who I am. I don't know what this feeling of being happy again in my life looks like. The angels are telling you need to believe in yourself right now. Archangel Michael's coming through really strong with this Ace of Swords in reverse. Archangel Michael carries a sword. For those of you that know, I do work with him a fair bit. He comes in a lot of my readings, and he is giving you this strength at the moment and asking you, you know, just hold firm, be strong. Be strong. Once this little cycle is played out, there's gonna come this ultimate 50-50, give and take, exchange. What I put into something, I'm getting out of something. That is coming for you. That is coming for you. We then have another chakra card. And so more meditation for you. This is your heart chakra. This is your love space, Aquarius. And you have this 3 of Cups underneath it, which is saying rejoice in celebration. Your celebrations are coming. Your potential for a full heart is coming. You will regain your power, and you'll regain your power, but it feels like you'll know love better. You'll celebrate it. You'll be having more fun. You will be having this exchange. It's this celebratory feeling, like, wow, you know, I've just come out of something that felt like I would never love again. I would never feel my heart again. But believe me, you will, and this is coming. Next to it is the Ace of Pentacles, another ace. This ace is in the upright though, so this is telling me this is this gift coming for you. You are being presented with a very special set of seeds that you need to plant and you need to grow, and they are going to allow prosperity to grow. You see on this card, they're growing apples. Those seeds grew into this tree that became apples, and those apples are sweet. You can grow apples too, Aquarius. You so can, and you so will. Underneath it we have this power card. This is the card, strength card in the normal tarot, card of Leo. And it feels like in this cycle of you growing these apple trees, that's just very metaphorically speaking, it took, you know, apple trees take a long time to grow. They don't just grow overnight. So it took a lot of patience and a lot of power on your part to let this growth happen. It's like you had to be prepared to stand back and not know what the outcome was going to be. But you just had to believe in the universe presenting you with these gifts of prosperity. And this is a gift. This ace is a divine gift. And it's something about how you live your life. It's adding to your life, whatever this is. But it's been quite the journey in getting to that place of abundance. You know, this 8 below this 1, you've got prosperity here, and then you've got number 8, which is abundance, ultimately, within numerology. So this abundance is coming in through this arduous cycle where you've had to really look beneath the mask of who you are and understand yourself better, so you can see parts of yourself that perhaps you hadn't really had to look at in other areas of your life. You know, it's really lining up very clearly for me with this card, just be yourself. And like I said earlier, well, that's really lovely, just be yourself, but if you're growing into somebody new, it takes time to get to know who you are now, doesn't it? In our lifetime, we will be lots of different people. You know, our fundamentals might be the same, you know. We might still be Bob or Jimmy or Sally, and we might still have those fundamental things happening within our life, but you know, underneath the surface of that, emotionally speaking, mentally speaking, what's really going on is something that evolves and grows and changes. You know, we change. Thankfully, you know, it's a good thing that we change because we evolve. And this journey is like this idea of you, a bit like the temperance journey. You know, you've had to undergo like really high intense energies in order to get where you are now. And that has not been an easy journey, is what I'm trying to say to you, Aquarius. Okay, stand your ground. This is triumph. Told you things were getting better, didn't I? This is triumph, this is wands, this is fire. So this could be a person coming in who's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be you standing your ground, finding your power, fighting back, fighting for you, fighting for your life. You have 2 7s here, actually, I'm just noticing. 7 7. Angel numbers, master numbers. Mastery. You are mastering something, Aquarius. And you're mastering it under this conflict and feeling of defeat. But it is not a defeat. It may have been a bit of a conflict, and conflicts can look very different. That doesn't necessarily mean that your swords are out and your guns are blazing. You know, some of the most difficult conflicts are the unspoken conflicts that one can endure. But through standing your ground through this conflict and defeat, that whatever this has been for you, Aquarius, it's like you come out triumphant, you know, the sun's coming up. The rainbows are on their way. I just want to also mention that what I was saying earlier about like my little Aquariuses. So you can be very strong, very assertive people, and you do stand your ground. You do stand your ground, but often I think you stand your ground a little further down the road, shall we say. You take your time, you weigh things up, you assess before you fully go in and lay down your authority. It's like you do your due diligence. You work out everything that's going on. This could be, you know, the people involved, the potential outcomes, the scenarios, what could be the best plan of action. It's like you weigh everything up and you take time to be balanced with that. But then, you know, sometimes when we're going through this sort of conflict and this defeat, there then comes this stage where we think, do you know what? God damn, I'm going to stand my ground now. I'm going to stand up, I'm going to speak my truth, and I'm going to fight for myself. I think that might be really important for you, Aquarius. You need to fight for yourself, and that's not, hopefully not physically. that is, yeah, you know, evolving in such a way that you want the best for yourself. You know, that's what basic well-being is, right? Is us saying, okay, well, these are my needs, this is what I need to do in order to be healthy and balanced and live my best life, so this is what I'm going to do. And sometimes that takes you to stand up to yourself, to say, oh, hold on a minute, you're actually letting some of this play out, and it's time for that not to be the case. But you'll know when the time is right, Aquarius. Okay, so next you had this card of the snake on this stand your ground. This can be dishonesty, somebody being a bit slippery, but for me, this is more about shedding something. Being very aware of what's going on around you. Perhaps there's some sort of competition for you, Aquarius. You know, if this is at work, this could be somebody you're working with. You just need to stand your ground, speak up for yourself. This shedding could be this deciding to let go of this conflict and defeat, shed those old paradigms, and, you know, move forward in a much stronger position. Are you feeling that you're in competition with somebody, Aquarius? Are you fighting for someone's attention, or are you fighting to be heard, maybe? Can we have some clarification cards? This is my Wellness Island deck, guys. I felt like you needed some wellness, so I'm going to pull another card. Okay, Ascending. Transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for something new. This could be potentially union. So if this was somebody in your workplace that was making you feel like defensive, like you need to stand up for yourself, they're saying something better is coming along. It'll mean that you will overcome these obstacles and you'll learn new ways of doing things, and it will just mean this whole complete new phase of your life, which feels like it's going to be a really good phase. Because then you had the card of the mask, not showing true feelings, hiding, pretending, deluding, and gaslighting. Now, this could be somebody that's been doing this to you. This snake energy, I said, did seem a bit slippery, a bit dishonest. But don't worry, it's nothing for you to worry about. You have it in hand. You are somebody that can discern very, very well this energy, and once you've got to this point, and you'll know when your point is, because something will kick in and you will stand your ground. One more card from my Island Wellness. Kisses. Who have you been kissing, Aquarius? As I said that, I just put that down on the column next to the Three of Cups, celebration, and the heart chakra. So kisses may be coming in. Something you may enjoy. Unconditional love. Giving and receiving. What did I say? Your Six of Pentacles was about giving and receiving. But next to it in this celebratory role is this giving and receiving of affection, specifically falling in love. Then you have the card, the Lightning card. Sudden change. Shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. Yeah, I think whichever way you read it, there's a bit of transformation coming in for you, I think, Aquarius. I think there's some big changes coming in for you. And I feel like they're going to be really good for you. I feel like, and I could just see as I'm about to cut the deck, change. I think that good things are coming for you. I think love is coming for you, Aquarius, if you do not have it in your life presently. Or if you do, I think you're maybe going to have some renewal. Definitely been a sense of your little heart chakra being clogged, disconnected, clogged, blocked. Yeah, blocked. And you're going to go on your own journey to unblock it, I think. And that's going to take your own time frame. But it feels like maybe this has already been going on for quite some time. Maybe this is going to be something in the next couple of weeks where something's going to give. And then you're just going to do something, you know, make some sort of decision, do something like lightning, sudden change, shocks everybody. I did place that on the card of the Leo. Okay, so yeah, you've got this card of creative. And I'm so glad this came out, because this isn't necessarily, some of you, you know, to de-stress or to combat some of these heavier emotions may, you know, perhaps you like to draw, you like to paint, you know, perhaps you just like redecorating part of your home and doing fun things and designing stuff, and that makes you feel good. But the bigger message for me in that card is you need to do something that's going to make you feel light-hearted, something that's going to give you a bit of passion, something that's going to make you feel like you have a purpose. It's going to give you some voomph, some va-va-voom. Yeah, you need to get your va-va-voom back, Aquarius. You know, some of you watching this might think, actually, Heather, there's nothing wrong with my va-va-voom. And if that's the case, then wow, more things are coming in. I did see kisses and ascending and growing of these amazing apple trees. How's about those apples? Whoa. Okay. Relax. Everything is okay. Yeah, it feels like the outcome is kind of, it's already done. It's already sorted. It's already resolved somewhere. And it's just, don't worry about it. It's all going to be fine. Pegasus wants you to know that perhaps the biggest despair and worry you've already been through. And where you're going is actually a far more rewarding place. Okay, can we have a witch would... Oh. Wow. This literally jumped out from the other deck, and I had this in the last reading. Capricorn had this as well, so you might want to check out where your chart, you might have it in your sun, your moon, or your rising. But this is the card of the Lion yet again. King of the Jungle, and I mentioned this earlier, and I think that King of the Jungle term that I've used is like really important. And this is about you standing your ground again, Aquarius. This is about you will be this lion once again in your own life. You will be the king of the jungle again. You will prowl along the whole emphasis of your environment. You will boss it again. You'll be in this place of being heard, being seen. But not in a way that's scary, but it's in a powerful way. And I just think, for me, ultimately, this is talking about you regaining the power again, Aquarius. It felt like you lost your power for a while, and maybe you did. And maybe that was an essential part of your journey. An essential part of this journey. Be yourself and be your most beautiful self. Your celebrations are coming, Aquarius. I just know it. Take care.